Pieces of shit.
Uh,
What's going on? Why are you going I think one thing was all that was needed. I just missed a whole bunch. Please contact administrator. Requires key. Oh, hi. That was only one. Could show off something else. Like Thump Thump. What could go wrong? Ouch. I hurt myself. How to clear out a room. The fuck? Is there a mine in here? How the fuck did you blow up? More bodies. And sandbags. Rebound. Ammo. Is there a bouquet? And someone tripped this one? Might have been me with my explosion and it knocked something into the tripwire. Well, there's the piece we needed. We can figure out this mystery. So we're gonna. Just need a key. It's a quest, right? Like, I don't know if it. Yeah, it didn't give it to me. Pretty sure this is a quest.
uh-oh.
Oh, what? Damn.
Come on!
Jesus. You could have just opened the door and got a grenade in there. Oh, come on, just punch it. There you go. And he just had to shoot it and make it stay still. Even though it wasn't really moving that much. Health boy. Ran out of those. Just one rat?
Uh-oh.
This is the path you have to take if you can't unlock an average door.
Come on. Oh.
Really? Did it. Eddie. Alright.
That's enough of that.
Jesus. No. Well, I'll take these. Take the stem pack. Gagging. Damn it. Why'd you lunge? And out of the blast zone. Oh. Got off some other trap. Prepared speech for Gus Olson. Ombudsman? I don't know what that is. For the annual overseer election. Ombudsman? Ombuds? Vault 11 Overseer's terminal password. According to the text of a speech that was given or scheduled to be given in Vault 11 in the Vault 11 atrium, Overseer Election Day, the terminal password is Betty. Prepared speech of Gus Olson. Good afternoon. Each year, it is the appointed task of the ombudsman not only to officiate the election, but to chronicle it in hopes that after the last overseer has finished his term and walked to his death in the chamber beneath his office, and the vault has become still, that one day some excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown race of super beings, might find our records and incorporate them into historical canon. But lately it has occurred to me that that's not really why. I think the real reason we do it is because we want to believe that somewhere in the archives there is an answer to all this, or perhaps there will be one when the historical records are completed and the whole story is told. We want it to make sense, to understand why the vault's mainframe will kill us if we do not offer one of our own as a yearly sacrifice. To fully comprehend why we continue to have these elections despite the unfettered corruption that has plagued it for what must be decades by now. There was a simpler time when elections meant shaking hands and kissing babies, but now with the rise of the voting blocks and this infestation of bribery, drug trafficking, smuggling, and God knows what else, we want to know why. Well, we've been through the archives, and I can tell you, you won't find the answer there. You'll find an account of the first overseer, who entered the vault as the only citizen aware of the sacrifices that would have to take place. But he didn't have the answers either. If he did, surely he would have foreseen the citizens' anger when he broke the news. Surely he would have guessed that they would want to choose a sacrifice democratically, in a way that we in the way that we citizens are accustomed to washing our hands of terrible deeds, and that his name would be at the top of the polls, and that the simultaneous vacancy of overseer and martyr would forever fuse the two positions here in Vault 11. But he didn't. He had the answer. He had the answer. God, he had the answers. No more than us. And the records state that after the citizens discovered that the sacrificial chamber's password was his wife Betty's first name, and its door was unsealed so he could be offered as the first sacrifice, he walked down into the room crying like a child. I can only wonder if there are no answers to be found, and we are just going along with this because we don't see another choice. Nevertheless, I still hold on to hope that we can find one. I urge you all to take the journey I took to remember to remember that it wasn't so long ago that we ruled by our civility and our dignity, and that those were times when we didn't have to be quite so ashamed. Thank you. Betty's the answer. Play for the winning team, the Justice Block. Atrium Terminal. Prepared speech of Gus. It's the same shit. Yeah, okay. Another way to get it. There. More bodies, more sandbags, more ammo right behind the sandbags. Very clearly they had a war. Stock up on food and water. Motherfuckers setting up traps and shit. Open sacrificial chamber. An overseer. Catherine Stone made the sacrifice random. Make it as fair as possible. I think people probably went to war for that. Probably all those blocks. I'm like, fuck that.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light.
Okay.
The light is calming and puts your mind at ease.
Damn.
Go to the light.
You have to blind me?
Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin. Greetings, Martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now, and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
Come on. Damn, it's not even open, you piece of shit. This is how they murder people. I got a better Gatling laser, you piece of shit. Oh. That's my regular. This is my optimized, fucker. On the turrets. Good lord. And then you just put the bodies in here? Crazy.
What I missed.
Oh, you got knocked out? So 4 sentry bots, and it was like 3 turrets. That's what these people get. Override lockdown. System recording. Vault 11 solution. Recording downloaded. Automated response. Vault 11 solution. Well, we got experience like we finished the quest.
Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11. You have made the decision not to sacrifice one of your own. You can walk with your head held high, knowing that your commitment to human life is a shining example to us all. And to make that feeling of pride even sweeter, I have some exciting news. Despite what you were led to believe, the population of Vault 11 is not going to be exterminated for its disobedience. Instead, the mechanism to open the main vault door has now been enabled, and you can come and go at your leisure. But not so fast. Be sure to check with your overseer to find out if it's safe to leave. Here at Vault-Tec, your safety is our #1 priority.
All right, I know you can hear me, so listen up. There's 5 of us left. 5 out of I don't know how many. So, it's over. We've talked and it's over. We're not gonna send anybody to die anymore. So shut off our water, our gases, or do whatever it is you're programmed to do. But we're done listening to you.
So, after all the fighting, 5 left. They don't send another one for a sacrifice. And they get the congratulations that they didn't need to sacrifice anyone ever. And so, vault door opens. The 5 go to the entrance, or stay in the entrance after, you know, game ending. And the 1 guy leaves. Fantastic Vault-Tec. This was great. You're real real fucked. Good lord. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, there's so many. Very easy. Rolls? No. Nails? Security recording.
She can't do this. It's done. We're done. Nothing's done. She's got the authority. The only thing she can't do is change her own fate. Nothing says she can't change the selection process for future overseers. I say she can't. You shouldn't have toyed with her like that, Roy. We still have the majority. We don't vote for anything anymore. I'm not talking about voting. What then? You want to have a sit-in? A hunger strike? Not exactly. Maybe march into her office with torches and pitchforks? Yes. Come on. I mean it. What? Start a revolution? Laws don't outlast their governments. Roy, all we have to do is wait until someone from Justice Block gets picked for overseer. Then we have them change the law back. There won't be any blocks after the new overseer is picked tomorrow. Everyone's going to move on. By the time we've reformed, who knows if we'll still be in the majority? We can hold the block together. You don't know that. Besides, what if the computer picks you? What if it picks me? And your solution is to start shooting? Not if we don't have to. Look, we arm up. We go to the lower floors, take some strategic targets. Power, food, water. Just until she turns authority over to us. The other blocks won't support it. They're tired of us having the power. We have the majority. We don't need them. This isn't a vote, Roy. They'll fight back. They've never had the nerve. Hell of a way to test it.
Oh, they had the nerve. And nearly everyone died. Of course, it was the Justice Block. Thanks. want to put my RCW away. If I'm going to use all my ammo on this thing. And plus, if I want a lighter submachine gun that's also an energy weapon, I'll just go with the hyper breeder. Good lord. What technology does to a motherfucker. Really go turn in these ears. We're just gonna go discover a location over here for later. Eldorado substation. We get a little shot of me. Oh yeah, if we had Veronica before we even came in here, she'd get us in for free. No test, no nothing.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Eh.
Back again, I see. Have you found all the components we need?
Alright, I'm not supposed to even go to him. Gotta go to Lorenzo.
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
Hmm? Oh, it's you, Veronica.
Hey.
Good to see you. Alive, that is. Have you found all of the components yet?
Yeah.
Really? I mean, that's great. I knew you could do it all along. I'll get right to work installing these. Why don't you go tell the Elder the good news? I'm sure it'll be a huge load off of his shoulders. Back again, I see. Have you found all the components we need?
I did. Lorenzo's on it.
Good news for a change. Your efforts have humbled me, outsider. You have done more than I could expect, even from my brothers. Moreover, I've been going over the scouts' reports, and keep coming up with the same conclusion. The NCR is not the threat I've believed it to be. We should not have had to rely on your help in this crisis. I believed my actions were guided by caution and prudence, but I now see the truth. People called me a hero after what happened at Helios, but I left that battle scarred by fear, and have allowed that weakness to govern my actions. That ends now. I will undo the wrong I have done my brethren and lift the lockdown. With luck, we will once again flourish. Please, take this. It is a small token of my thanks, and scarcely begins to repay the debt owed you, but is all I am allowed to give an outsider. This key will allow you to use our safe house to the northeast. I hope it will prove useful in your travels.
Liked by the Brotherhood. Level up. Watch me level up. Watch before your very eyes as I get sneakier. Yeah. 70. Get that better. Hopefully I get better prices. Want to talk about this?
What's up?
What do you think of the NCR?
I'm worried they'll be the death of the Brotherhood. They take what they want. We defend our interests to the death. But there's a handful of us and tens or hundreds of thousands of them. So it's not going to end well. Last time we clashed, we lost a lot of people. Retreated to our bunker. Now we're afraid to even move around during the day.
I have another question.
This better not be about the meaning of life.
No. Tell me about the Brotherhood.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
Why is the Brotherhood interested in Nevada?
It was a dam, really. We'd heard rumors it was working. Figured we could claim it, put it to use. And it may also have been partly that our elder at the time had worn out his welcome. Didn't end up mattering. We got sidetracked at Helios 1, and the NCR took the dam in the meantime. We're still after it, though. In theory.
What's their purpose?
Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology, controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission.
How did you get to be a member?
More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it. No, actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that.
What do you do for them?
I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188, but sometimes I think it's just to keep me out of everyone's hair.
Do you like being a member?
I know sometimes I sound like I don't. I know. But there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people. Even if it's from themselves, it's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes. Treat all our practices with the same sacredness.
What's the Codex?
Ah, the Codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder... Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's axioms.
Does the Brotherhood protect people from raiders or other threats?
No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs. We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our isolationism seriously.
Who is Father Elijah?
He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him. But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech. And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons, ones with ethics questions attached. Rather than deal with him, they sent him east.
Okay, never mind.
Darn it! I had some spectacular answers coming too.
Ever heard of Mr. House?
Yeah, they say he built the strip. Of course, they say a lot of things. No one's actually met him. Me? I think it's a hoax. Probably a group of people who want to avoid attention, or some made-up persona of a self-aware computer. Why else would he shut himself in like that?
Ever heard of a guy called Benny?
Sure, he's one of the hotel managers on the strip. He comes up in the news now and then. Him and the other chairmen run the Tops. It's one of the nicer hotels. Or so I hear. Elder McNamara wouldn't shell out for a passport for me, so I've actually never been to the strip. Why do people get so cheap when they get old?
Well, we can go.
I
know anything about New Vegas?
Yep, it's your typical city layout. Rich people in a gated community surrounded by extreme poverty. House gave the area around the strip to the locals, but he has no interest in it, so he ignores it entirely. It just needs new management. I'd love to see the Brotherhood do it, but since the Codex doesn't say clean up Freeside, no one listens to me. Bunch of sticklers.
Any thoughts about Caesar's Legion?
Silliest dressed band of raping, slaving marauders you'll see east of California. I'll say that. Where's that touch of old world class? Although, I hear the soldiers mount each other as much as they mount their women, so maybe they did keep a little something from the Empire. No such privilege for the women, though. Figures. So, to answer your question, they're a bunch of hypocritical jerkwads. It's a word. I was young and I needed the money.
Let's keep moving.
Let's.
Welcome, outsider, welcome. The lockdown has been officially lifted, and everyone seems to be in good spirits. With the surface open to us once again, Hardin's already started talk of sending a force out to attack Helios, but I hope to dissuade him. What can I do for you?
What is with the crazy sandstorm on the surface?
That is this base's defensive system. It serves as camouflage and masks all entry and exit from the bunker. We use it to hide our patrols and supply runners, though we still send such out at night to be extra safe.
I want to join the Brotherhood.
You've certainly earned the right, but I'm afraid there's a slight matter of protocol that must be dealt with first. Exceptional individuals, like yourself, are sometimes allowed to join the Brotherhood if they perform a valuable service for it. While your actions up to this point have been commendable, I am afraid they don't quite qualify as such a service. However, I do have another task that fits the bill rather nicely. Would you consider undertaking it?
Yeah, what's the task?
As one of our patrols discovered, the mutants just to the northeast have become strangely violent in the years we were secluded. However, this turn of events could also be an opportunity. We mostly left the equipment of the communications array there alone, out of respect. As the inhabitants have now proven themselves hostile, no more respect will be accorded them, making their equipment fair game. I want you to head up to the summit of Black Mountain and install this remote signal transmitter in one of their consoles. It will allow us to tap into the radar and other detection systems running there, assuming they're still operational. If we're going to operate on the surface again, it would be nice to do so with as much information at our fingertips as possible. Good luck.
All right. Eyesight to the blind. Also forces you to do crazy, crazy, crazy if you haven't.
Hey.
I'm free. Not completely up, but close enough, I guess. What's up, dude? You still here? What the fuck is that? The incinerator, right? Yeah. He's just holding it in one hand. It looked weird to me.
Good work, human. Maybe now this place can rest in peace.
What are you gonna do now?
I still have a job to do here. Some mutants may have heard Tabitha's broadcast and are headed here even as we speak. I'll remain and direct anyone who show up toward Jacobstown, where they'll be much better off.
Cool.
There's nothing here for you, human. Though it is always good to see you.
Good to see you too, Neil. Of course, Raoul's still here. We'll get him later. Probably after Veronica, honestly. Is that even supposed to come in here? Get upstairs. Install. You quickly install the device as directed. Immediately, a small green light on it begins pulsing, indicating that it has begun transmitting. Return to the Elder.
There you are. A few of us wanted to thank you for being such a good friend to the Brotherhood, so we've set aside some of our recycled energy cells. We'll leave a few of them in that footlocker in the corner every so often. The Paladin scoff at using recycled ammo, so no one should mind.
That's crazy. But thank you. Where's the footlocker? Oh. Guess not yet. Oh, maybe this one. This one. My God.
Morning.
Good morning. It's done, Elder.
Greetings, my friend.
I installed the device up at Black Mountain.
Yes, we've already started receiving telemetry from it. This will be a great help in our future efforts, and I thank you. Now then, it is my great honor to bestow upon you the title of Paladin of the Brotherhood, for meritorious service above and beyond the call of duty. I'm afraid a formal ceremony was out of the question, given our current state, but I hope this will make up for it. I had the Knights refurbish a suit of our power armor for your use. It's one of the earlier models, but it should serve you well. Now I suppose I'm going to have to show you how to use it, aren't I?
Please do.
First, let's go over how to put it on. There. I think you've got the knack of it now. You should now be able to wear any kind of power armor you come across. I've also given the order that all of our equipment be made available to you, not just the more mundane arms. You're a member of the Brotherhood now, and your gear should reflect that. Lastly, you will be allowed to come and go as you please. You've done so much for us that to do otherwise would be a crime. I just ask that you keep the Brotherhood's interests at heart in all your dealings. Remember that you will always have a home here.
Nice.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Kind of. Also, you can have this. Damn, it's fucking bare. It's almost broken. Wow, look at you. Fully armored. Let's go see what we can buy.
Hello.
Hello. I'm a paladin now, huh? Crazy. I skipped night and went straight to paladin.
Have you heard the news? Elder McNamara has lifted the lockdown. Good news for this store, let me tell you. I can't wait to start getting more goods. So what are you here for?
Let me see what you got.
Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
A regular Gatling laser? Why would I get that? A Gauss rifle? I might actually get that. Tri-beam. There's grease lightning. That would take nearly all my money. Holy shit. I'll take the Gauss.
Another satisfied customer.
Hey, Torres.
Ignored. Holy shit. Gauss rifle. Uses microfusion. But it's hard. It's honestly, it's probably the sniper rifle of energy weapons. .114 damage. 409 DPS. Ew, wow. Oh, shoot fast. Let's go see if we can kill something with it.
Stay out of the control room and enclosure, or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
You need to stay out of here. She's from, The El Dorado substation. This is warning us not to go in. Now she's NCR just in the Brotherhood bunker. Oh, she's leaving.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Okay, be careful in here. They'll put a bomb collar on you. And or just get rid of you. Where the hell is this thing? Further in? Want to shoot it? There's a bark scorpion. There we go. God damn it. Bam. There we go. Yeah, that's just an effect. It's not... The little explosion is not doing any damage. Shoots fast, but it shoots all 5 shots, so you're reloading after every fucking shot. So, does it really shoot fast? Hit it, punch it, do it. There you go. Into the ground. Forever falling now. Should probably just cheat in the unique one since we can't get it at all anymore.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh. Well, Eddie got it. Back in Sloan. Finally get that Deathclaw egg recipe. Whatever. I probably could have.
Hey there, what's new?
I have an egg.
Yeah? I can't believe you actually got one. Give me a bit to get the recipe set up, then talk to me again. This is incredibly good. Here's your omelet, and the recipe if you ever want to make your own. It takes a bit of skill to get it tasting right.
Rose's Wasteland Omelet. Wasteland Omelet added. Now we can just make them. We need to get Deathclaw eggs, but, you know. But they're a good healing item, so... Shit. Hey, Veronica.
What's up?
Workbench, please.
Step into my office.
I'm not allowed to make it with you? Yeah. Alright, well. You gotta convert all this. Hold on. There's got to be a workbench around here.
It's too damn hot.
Max charge optimized. Optimize. Sure. Okay. Yeah. I need a campfire to make the omelet, huh? I think there's a campfire here. Hmm. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, there you are. Damn it. Still so many powder gangers. Behind that? Oh, you got a stem pack. Didn't get to use that, huh? Seriously? Oh. I was expecting a ganger. The goddamn coyote. I was expecting one of these gangers to have a campfire. I mean, we're close to the very first one we've ever used. Might as well. Got him. What a campfire. Still no? What do I need for it? Wasteland tequila. Oh, it's roses, right? Let's see. I go back leather. Roses, wasteland omelet. Omelet. God, Jesus. +7 health. For a whole minute. We need Plamco mac and cheese, a crunchy mutt fruit, and lake lurk meat. Wow. We killed a lot of lake lurks. Didn't really pick up their meat. Damn. Okay. Alright, let me look up the command to get this weapon.